Morning to all gather. We got big mas long kamsanap long ya, long tok long this forum. Good morning everyone. Dabai namuna. I would like to firstly begin by acknowledging the landowners of this great place that we gathered together, the Motu Koitabun people. Dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be standing here before you this morning to talk about the incredible potential our beautiful country, Papua New Guinea, and how we at the PNG Tourism Promotion Authority are working tirelessly with our partners to unlock this treasure of potential. Tourism is a global industry valued at over $1 trillion according to the World Travel and Trade Council. The tourism sector of Papua New Guinea currently only contributes less than 2% to the PNG's GDP, which draws a very interesting picture for me as the head of the national tourism body. This illustrates that we have only scraped the surface. Much of the tourism sector remains untapped and required significant capital investment and strong coordination to drive growth into the future. Therefore, as I deliver this presentation this morning, it is my hope that you are inspired not only to invest in the sector, but understand that each and every individual in the room today is a tourism ambassador. The land of a million different journeys is our slogan. It is also the land of different opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what sets us apart from the rest of the region. We pride ourselves in being the ultimate adventure destination in the region with a vast array of cultures of thousands of years, terrains that will test your limits and take you off the beaten track. PNG is truly an experience of a lifetime, a bucket list of destination. And at the PNG TPA, our main aim is to drive you to make that bold decision to adventure into the unknown. Birding, world-class diving, surfing, trekking, wartime history, these are just tourism products PNG has to offer. Home to endemic species, flora, fauna, and more than 800 different languages, the opportunities are endless. Hence, our destination brand, a million different journeys. The past 2 years have been challenging globally for the tourism and travel markets. Restriction on travel, low consumer confidence, and global struggles to contain COVID-19 has contributed to the unprecedented realities, challenge, and problems faced by the tourism industry. In 2022, international arrivals picked up as well in all regions, including the Pacific and PNG, received about 69,376 visitors, compared to 16,843 arrivals in the previous year. Most important travelers came to PNG for business, visiting friends and relatives, employment, etc. As indicated, Australian market continues to make our biggest market, with emphasis now placed on stimulating the Australian market through marketing incentives and promotional activities. We are confident that this market will show a strong return, having dropped by approximately 98% in 2021. Prior to the onset of the global pandemic, the devastation impact of the pandemic on tourism industry, PNG has recorded steady growth since 2007, much to the successful implementation of the Tourism Master Plan 10. PNG received about 182.9 million from tourism receipts from exports and contributed about 80,000 to the workforce in the country. Whilst the realities of recovery from global pandemic, PNG TPA re-strategized in 2022 with the launching of the Tourism Sector Development Plan with a renewed focus on product development, enhancement and capital investment into the critical enablers required to build a destination. We have put a provider and supplier within the tourism supply chain at the helm. Our new direction looks to improve quality rather than traditionally concentration on quality and counting arrival numbers. We understand the need for standards within the sector that will become the stepping stone to establishing world-class destination experience for our visitors. In 2018, there was a demand assessment done by IFC in partnership with TPA to identify the niche market. And 5 niche markets was identified: culture, birdwatching, soft adventure, historical tourism, and diving. The global size of culture is about 270 million trips. The global value is about $453 billion US. PNG is the most diverse country on planet Earth. Unfortunately, we have not captured 1% of that market. If we have done investment appropriately and build that market and capture just 1% of that market, that is about $4.5 billion US into the economy annually. That is the capacity of our cultural product. While the realities of the global 19 pandemic has affected us, TPA has re-strategized and look forward to building our industry. Building our industry. We see the niche market as a window of opportunity. The niche traveler offers a specific opportunity for PNG as they are highly motivated travelers that are willing to travel to high-cost destinations and are less risk-averse. Having the focus on niche market will help PNG to build the tourism industry and gain market access over time. To realize the vision for the sector, it ultimately comes down to the national and sub-national investment, coordination with the private sector, targeted market penetration to combat negative international perspectives, streamlining visa systems, improving safety situations, enhancing tourism products and attraction, capital investment in enabling real infrastructures like road and bridges, healthcare, and improving industry capacities. TPA is currently reviewing our national tourism policy. The national tourism policy will set a new direction for tourism growth trajectory for 2023 and beyond, with a focus on standards, licensing, breaking new ground in harnessing digital transformation to reposition the destination brand, and investment incentives to be driven through amendment in the National Tourism Act and working with key partners. The key opportunities for investment is in ecotourism. We also identified sports and the MICE sector and the accommodation sector. Investment from the government in supporting the sporting sector, and especially the my sector, is important. And the gathering here today is a testament of the MICE sector. Sporting events such as the NRL Pacific Championship currently played in PNG are tangible outcomes of strategic partnership TPA has entered into with the NRL and the PNGRL to promote the destination through sports to our biggest source market, Australia and New Zealand. This year, our biggest NRL export to Papua New Guinea, Justin Olam of the Melbourne Storms, became our tourism ambassador for Australia market. The NRL is the second social media following of any sport in Australia, with Justin as our brand ambassador and our destination partnership with NRL for the hosting of the matches. Our reach to Australian market from a marketing perspective stands at an estimated cumulative reach of approximately 7 million on digital platforms only. Meeting, conferences and exhibitions are also very, very important. PNG has positioned itself comfortably in the region as an ideal destination for the hosting of events in recent years, and the capabilities to maintain this profile are promising. Investment in the accommodation and hospitality sector continues to flourish due to the high impact economic projection undertaken by the government. Strengthening the capacity of the workforce in the hospitality industry will be the key in ensuring high standards are met to the increasing demand of quantity. When looking at investment opportunities within the tourism sector, it is important to understand that tourism is multifaceted, therefore heavily reliant on enabling infrastructure and capital investment. To build a destination, we must look at tourism from an holistic lens. Infrastructure, utilities, health facilities, safety and standards, emergencies, preparedness, protocols, and connectivity, etc. PNG, as vast as itself, we must focus our attention to building and investing in tourism hubs. A concentrated effort is needed to see real tangible growth and progress in the sector. Provincial governments and administrations must take on this vision and proactively work with TPA to drive these initiatives. Recent airport developments undertaken by the national government through NAC are critical enablers for the sector that shine a positive light for the future of connectivity and accessibility for the tourism sector. The MTDP4 speaks to the investment in tourism hubs for PNG starting 2024 onwards. I look forward to a good government investment in critical economic sector. Since the launching of the tourism sector plan in 2022, TPA has identified key strategic initiatives and partners to achieve the vision of the plan, which is to revive, grow a resilient, inclusive and sustainable tourism sector in Papua New Guinea. In our endeavor to revive and build back better following the impacts of COVID-19, we are focused more than ever on penetrating the Australia holiday market. As mentioned, our tourism ambassador program with Justin Olam has promised promotional destinational videos from East New Britain with more scheduled production in other PNG destinations. Additionally, there are strong increase in sea arrivals from cruise tourism, picking up following the lifting of sea border restrictions in 2022. An estimated 50,000 sea arrivals are expected to visit PNG by the end of the year. P&O Carnival Australia have maintained strong presence in PNG waters, with itineraries expected to increase in 2024. Onward, the opening of the Brisbane International Cruise Terminal, reducing the number of nights on cruise itinerary to PNG has also helped us to see the increase in number. Earlier this year, MSC Cruise, a Swiss-owned global cruise line, made its maiden voyage into PNG with the largest record of cruise ship into PNG waters. MC has sailed into Milne Bay and East New Britain. When it sailed into Milne Bay with 3,000 visitors, the entire fleet of Alata ran out because they couldn't accommodate the number of visitors. TPA continue to support festivals as their most significant drawcard for PNG. Festivals such as the Goroka Show, Mount Augan Show, and the are world renowned and are permanent fixtures of the National Cultural Commission calendar of festivals. On the product front, our assistance to the industry continues. Through programs such as the Accommodation Accreditation Scheme, the importance for value of money is shared to local accommodation owner, guided by basic guidelines, and TPA supports that initiative. Lastly, it would be remiss of me not to mention a notable investment commitment by the government, and I thank the Marape Government for their vision. This is to develop tourism hubs in Papua New Guinea. As reflected in the MTDP4, tourism hubs are the only way forward, a concentrated approach where institutional frameworks are established to lay out the direction for capital investment in product and enabling infrastructures for a tourism destination. Destinations are successful when development for the purposes of tourism is holistic. The government's drive for special economic zone will act as a catalyst for the establishment of these hubs, providing investors with incentives to build our tourism sector and create more jobs to stimulate the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, participants of the World Indigenous Forum, at the nexus of improving livelihood and environmental and cultural protection is tourism. Tourism has the potential to transform lives. It brings the tourism dollar directly into the rural communities where it matters the most. Passion drives the industry. We are all indigenous people. Therefore, we are all cultural ambassadors by nature. As they say, tourism is everybody's business. Be the ambassador, the best ambassador you can for your country. And as the custodians of your culture, tradition and communities, that are thousands of years old. Again, welcome to the land of 1,000,000 different journeys and 1,000,000 different opportunities.